All right, welcome back, everybody. This is Zaxter99 with another First Play on launch day. This game just launched within the past hour or two. This is Noel's Hope. And you know me, guys, I do a lot of these indie games that you guys will look at, and you'll look at these graphics, and you'll look at this little image right here, and how this font and this letter, you can't even read it. And you guys will be like, I'm not paying even a dime for that. Well, this game comes in at a very low price of just $2.99 with a 10% discount its first week, $2.69 in American currency. And this game, guys, as rough as it looks, I have learned over my years that you don't judge a book by its cover. I have my lovely moderator Sarah, or Fairy Girls, with me for this review. Sarah, what happens when you judge a book by its cover? What happens when you skip these kind of games because the graphics don't look like what you would expect today? Let our viewers know what happens when you judge a book by its cover.
Well, if you judge a book by its cover, you can often end up not enjoying a fun game, missing out on quite a lot, actually. Games can be a lot more fun than the way they are when they first appear. Just like people.
Yep, I would agree. You could be missing out on good books. You could be missing out on your favorite food in life if you look at it when you're a kid and you decide, I'm never eating that, and you never try it because it looks disgusting.
What if you never tried ice cream? That would suck.
Oh my god! What if like I love grape jelly, right?
Yes.
What if I remember as a kid watching the movie The Blob, and what if the first time I saw grape jelly, I was like, ew, that looks like The Blob. There's no way in hell I'm eating that. I would have never experienced my love for grape jelly on a peanut butter sandwich or on a biscuit or whatever. Grape jelly.
Or apple butter.
Apple butter, exactly.
It's all brown and
slimy.
Looks odd. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this budget game. This is this developer's first title on Steam. Is it as bad as it looks? I have a hunch that this game is not nearly as bad as it looks. And I watched the trailer, and one thing I was telling Sarah as I watched the trailer was it looks like this developer has actually put real effort into the game. It might be fun. We're going to find out if my hunch was correct, and we'll do that right after this. All right, welcome back, everybody. We are back with Noel's Hope, and my son is here. Sarah's here. Says it's going to be interesting to see what this game gets, what kind of score I give it. My son thinks it's going to make one of my Zaxter Indie Gem games of 2019, and Sarah isn't so sure. She thinks it's probably either going to make one of my miss games, or I could really like it. She doesn't know yet, though. But we're going to go ahead.
I'm on the fence. We'll find out.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out what Sarah thinks of it as well, at least from her perspective. And I'll have my son chime in from what he sees as well. It is made in Unity. Notice, however, it didn't come up with a standard Unity launcher. It's refreshing. Choose your language. Well, I have a feeling this is made by a developer in Russia, because that does look like Russian to me. Does that look like Russian to you, Sarah, or what you know of Russian?
Yes, it does.
I think that's a Russian flag, yeah, for sure. We're going to go ahead and choose English, though. This is probably where we're going to get some bad translations, would just be my guess. P.S. from the developer. Thank you for playing this game. At the moment, this is only beta build version 0.1. The game is still not implemented and full-fledged plot is still not realized, too. Some functions may be faulty. Also, some systems may be with bugs or work incorrectly. In addition, during the adventure, you will not meet global bosses with a full-fledged combat system. However, you may meet mini-bosses with their own history and unique system of skills and abilities. They are quite difficult as well. Good luck. I hope that you will experience... I wonder why he capitalized Y there. I hope that you will experience a lot of emotions during Noel's wanderings and trying to change him, and possibly yours. Okay, so right off the bat, This is actually pretty good. This is a lot better grammar than I would expect, Sarah. The only thing I can see is
Still needs a little work, but yes.
I know that I'm a gaming god. I am a gaming god, but you don't need to capitalize Y for you and Y for you and Y for you here. Even though I am a gaming god, I am a god with a little G, not a big G. So I don't need these capitalized. That's just a message to the developer who I am quite confident will see this video. Alright. So,
Gaming god, wow.
I am a gaming god. Well, he's the one that made me think that by capitalizing you every time in mid-sentence. Alright. So here we go. Do we have... Can I turn this game sound a little bit? I can. Good. There we go. Let's put there. The graphics quality... We're gonna go ultra, baby. Ooh, no, we're not gonna go ultra. That's a little bright. I don't know. It says graphics quality, not brightness. Normal. What was it on before? Low? Let's just go. We're just gonna go good. Okay, back. New story. Remember the story. Options. Authors. What's this? Idea was the developer himself.
Oh.
He got the music sounds from the asset store on Unity and from freesound.org, a place of royalty-free music. Okay.
Thumbs up for showing that.
Yeah, thumbs up for showing what fonts he used. I like that. Programming, he did the programming himself. Graphic and effects, free open source. He shows exactly where he got all his graphics assets, the Unity store. All right, all questions and suggestions, send it to his email address. All rights to all materials belong to their authors. All materials are used under license. Shows what licenses he's using. And if you have any questions or concerns about him, email him. Thank you for your time to read all these lines. And a smiley face. All right, I already like this guy. All right, we're not going to leave, though. We're going to jump into a new story. Noel's diary. You almost go to the bottom of this water. And also, as I think, I saw various objects that held on to something black, whole pieces of land displaced by a black substance. In general, I hope to find the Academy of Magicians, and I hope to find my sister. I hope to find her alive. I do not know how, but I feel that she is alive. I'm sure of it. This is my hope. Noel's hope. Alright, I gotta say, I like the backstory that he's given here. I mean, even though it could be better grammar, and we can work on that, I like that he set up a backstory here, and I like kind of how it's happened. I mean, I like what he's trying to say here. How do you feel, Sarah?
Yeah, I like that he did a backstory and it's not just throwing you into a game.
Okay. So we have 1 health potion, mana potion, and rage potion. 1, 2, and 3. Z, change the left spell to the left hand. X, change the right spell for the right hand. Okay. WASD is moving. I think the developer needs to put WASD right up here at the start, because people want to know, how do I move? That's going to be your most important thing. It needs to come up to the top. Anyway, F is calling a firefly, costs 5 mana. Exile is free. Left mouse button, use the left spell left hand, right mouse button right hand spell. Shift run, space jump or swim. Tab, character statistics, life golden you. I is inventory, E is collect and use stuff and talk. Okay. The controls are fine, but I would probably, first of all, you need to move WASD up to the start. Up here at the top. And then your left and right mouse button, people want to know what the mouse buttons do. Move those right under WASD. So this comes to the top, these two come right under it. And then after that, probably Z and X. Z and X I could deal with. I would prefer Q and E for these two spells. I would much prefer Q. Well, Q and you already have E as your get stuff. Maybe change get stuff to F. But I would probably change the Z and X to Q and E. I think that would work better. And then maybe change your get stuff and collect items to F. That would be my preference. But I mean, hey, it's your game. I can work with what you got here. But I would rearrange all this stuff into WASD at the top, and then your mouse controls right under that, and show your most important stuff first. or the most, even if it is common sense, the most common controls first. Let's put it that way. But tab is to go into our stats. Okay. Choose your destiny, Sarah. Naive way, passive mana regeneration, a tutorial, and some starting food. Let's go ahead and go easy first here. And do the tutorial. Okay, watch time of growth. Watch the time of growth of flowers and mushrooms. If the flower or mushroom has already grown and you go to sleep, the plants will wither. Okay, I don't like that it didn't give me a chance to read everything before it just moved on. So maybe give the player a option to hit continue or begin. Okay, I feel like I'm missing something up in the top left. Their maximum amount to make all the clues disappear. Use the bed in the last... There's too much here.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, there's just too much in my face right now when I spawn in. I'm like, I feel overwhelmed. Yeah, there's just... I understand you're trying to help people, and that's cool, but it not only looks bad right now, all the words running over each other, all the same color. Like, right now, I gotta be completely honest, I want to quit the game. And I'm sure other people that buy this game are gonna be like, what the hell? And exit, like, immediately. So I understand your game's pretty complex, and you're trying to let people know what you're trying to do, but that's just too much right now in my face. Especially when I can't even read it because it's all jumbled together. Like, at least color stuff different shades of color so you know what's what, because it's just a big mess right now. Do you see that, Sarah?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's all on top of one another. Okay, weren't you supposed to start with food and water?
That's what I thought. I can see where my 2 fireballs on the bottom right. I can see that shows that I have a fireball in the left hand, fireball in the right hand. If I hit tab... Okay, so when I hit tab or when I hit inventory, all this bullshit on yeah, that's a mess. That needs to disappear when I go in. Whatever is out there in the world of words, that all needs to disappear when you go into your inventory or when you go into your character screen. Purposes, skilling up. Yeah, see, but it's hard for me to look at all this stuff and understand skilling up and your inventory with all this shit in your way. All right, developer, I am not going to refund your game. I probably should refund your game, but I am going to help you with your game. I am going to test it as you make these changes. First things first, get rid of all this shit. Make sure all this shit disappears when you go into your inventory screen or when you go into any of these tab screens. This shit needs to disappear. While I'm hitting tab, why is stuff not disappearing? Escape? Escape doesn't work. Like, how do I get out of the screen now? Like, I went into my upgrade screen or whatever. Like, I don't have any idea how I get out of here. Stats menu, there we go. Okay, I figured it out. Yeah, but all those words staying up, especially when I go into my inventory screen or when I go into my character screen, not acceptable. Let me, new story. Why is this not... Okay, wait a minute. Continue. For fuck's sake, man. Back. Close. There we go. Okay. Let's go severe way. Now I'm probably going to die immediately. Game loading. The game is not frozen. Game loading. See how much better that is when I don't have that shit in my face? But now I'm on hard mode, so I'm probably going to die. So much better, though, when I log in and I don't see all that crap in my face. Now I can actually enjoy it. I think the swimming is still going to be broken, though. Okay, so I don't have any inventory. Oh man, that's so much better when I don't have all that shit in the way. Process resources, raw resources, and details. Okay. Tab. Okay. Oh, so this is like what my goals are. Purposes. To find a secret of mysterious black essence. To repair the ship. Okay. And then to skill up. I have no skill points, so I can't do that. Okay. At least I can see what the hell's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can figure out how to swim. There's got to be a way to swim.
You got a Did you get any oxygen at all when you...
A little bit. Okay, so if I hold W and hold space, I do stay afloat, but I'm swimming awkwardly. I feel like it would be so much better if you automatically stayed afloat and then had to, you know, point your mouse back down
Right.
to swim again. Okay.
There you go.
So I figured out how to get up. Oh shit.
Oh, and you...
There we go.
No.
At least you can kill him from down there.
Yay. And this
Yay,
is the
so-
part this is the part I wanted to experience right here. Okay, how do I get up? Oh, jump up, okay. Oh shit. Ow, that hurt.
No. No.
So he's got some fun combat here, it looks like. Oh, I don't have enough mana. Yeah, my mana's all gone, okay. So what do I do if I don't have any mana? My son's like, sit there and die. My mana's not recruit. Oh, I can hit 2. I have a mana potion up there. There we go. Left and right mouse button to fire, by the way.
I think you
I'm
moved
almost
too
out of
quick.
mana. I only have 1 left.
No.
A little unsatisfying on killing the guy. We didn't see any kind of death, or here I could melt simple ores if I build something. But to place it, it would be E. I need 15 planks, 12 iron ingots, and 5 wood to place that. Okay. So he only has one spot to... So he has one spot, and it shows you, when you run by the spots, what you can craft there and what the purpose is. I kind of see what he's doing, kind of like you said up here. And if I hit E to craft it, it tells me what I need. I need 3 wood logs and 5 iron ingots. I really like what this guy's trying to do here. Reliable roof. Right here. Okay. And if I hit E, I need 12 wood and 25 planks. Okay. What is that? Grow a
Flower
small
bed,
flower bed.
mushrooms. Mm-hmm.
And that requires just 15 planks. Okay. Same thing. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, I can tell this isn't just a bare bones asset kit. This guy's actually doing some work himself. It just needs a lot of work. Alright. Let's, how do I sleep? E? Yep. Z's. I like that. Alright. I like all the little lightning as well, kind of showing you that you're in a magical, ocean or whatever. I like the clouds on the horizon. I like the way the water looks from up here. If you could slow down the ripples, it would look a lot better, I think. What do you think, Sarah? I think the ripples move a little bit
Yeah, I
fast.
think it needs a little bit slower.
Yeah, if you can slow down the water movement, it'll look a lot better.
Yeah, more like it would actually look on a ship. And it would
This-
not be moving that fast.
Yeah, slow down that ripple movement, like whatever you have now, like a fourth. Divide that in 4. Whatever movement speed you have right now, cut that in like 4.
Uh-huh.
I'd say try that. Start from there. But then I think your water will actually look really good. Let's try going down here again. Okay, I see stuff now. Now I can see stuff that I couldn't see before. I can see some wood logs. I see a plant that I think I can get. For whatever reason. Okay, that needs help. Yeah, I shouldn't see clouds on the horizon underwater. Yeah, those clouds on the horizon need to disappear when you go underwater. For sure. Same thing there. I cannot do that without an axe. Perfect. Okay. And now I gotta go up. Help.
Oh no!
I'm gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Damn it. One more chance. Well, at least I'm having...
Ooh.
Now,
Nighttime.
yeah, like what? Oh, flashlight. Okay. Hit F for flashlight, by the way. So if you want to swim up, you have to hold space. If you're wanting to go down, don't hold space. Like space
Is that
is...
an oxygen bubble, or what is that floating around?
I don't know. So I couldn't get the big log. I can't collect this, can I? No.
Yeah, it's your
Yeah, I
flashlight.
don't see it with a flashlight. Yeah. Yeah, the clouds you need to get rid of the clouds if you're underwater for sure. And the sky. Get rid of the sky, period. Yeah, all you need to show is the surface of the water for as far as you can see, till the horizon. Just show this going all the way back. No sky. Easier said than done, I'm sure, but...
Mm-hmm.
Is this the shadow of my ship?
Looks like it. Possibly. I don't know. You have to look up.
No, I gotta go up. I'm gonna die. Fuck.
Oh, nope, you're dead.
Okay, the oxygen runs out way too quickly, I feel like.
Yeah, you couldn't find anything in time.
Yeah.
I mean, are you looking for wood? Are you?
Yeah, I'm looking for wood, I guess.
I mean, what?
What am I looking for?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look how far away
At all.
I like this, though. I like
your
the fact that... Not that so much as the fact... Oh, there I... What the hell? I see wood and rocks and stuff like that way over there. Okay, this right here looks really bad. When you can see the square shape of, when your whole bottom floor of your ocean is limited to a rectangle that you can clearly see all the boundaries of, that looks horrible. Yeah, maybe you need to make that a lot bigger as far as the ocean floor, but your ocean floor is way too small, maybe. I'm not sure.
Probably not.
So how do I get small chunks of wood, I wonder? I need a... Oh, I was able to collect stone. Okay. And I got that.
Seaweed. Maybe you can eat it. Your oxygen's almost gone.
Wait, I need to move up.
But at least you found some stuff now.
Found some stuff, making progress.
That's good.
Is this a, what the hell is this? What?
It is a huge block.
Okay.
Did we land, or did you... Can you
can't
get
go-
closer?
What the hell is this?
That's
Oh.
what I saw earlier, but then it disappeared
Okay, come on,
because
man.
it got dark.
Okay, so let's go up here. It looks like a door up here. Okay, we're gonna... I'm out of stamina. Oh no, I'm out of stamina. Okay, it's a dungeon. Or something.
Oh, we found some.
Okay, cool. Cool. What is all this? Oh, it hurts. Oh, it teleported. No, it teleported me. It didn't take away my health. It teleported me.
Oh, did you go to a second level? But then there's no door. No, you're
Let's go back.
still on the...
No. This is the
Try the
teleporter.
Oop,
Where's the door?
there is no door. You have to be the door.
I have to be the door? Oh my god.
Oh, there's your ship. Okay, but
There it
the
is.
door's... Oh, there it is.
I just don't want to touch that again. Let's go this way. There we go. I want to go in here.
Oh,
Ooh.
lasers.
And can I crouch?
Nope, and it looks like
Can't
knives.
crouch. My son's like, you want to get in front of it. Son, shut
He
up.
would say that. Well, okay, that's interesting.
Okay. Oh, food! Food!
Yay!
Food!
Can you get it?
I got it. What else we got?
Nothing.
Yep.
You get nothing.
Okay, so my thirst is really down. Will an apple help me? Where's my food? I just collected food. There it is.
Okay.
Okay, so I ate it.
Oh, you had a banana.
My thirst didn't go up though. Okay.
No, you need to find water.
You said healing myself though healed my thirst, right? Let's see. Let's try Z.
Try it and see.
There we go. Left. No.
No.
Too bad.
Darn.
Okay. Okay, so we click here.
No.
E.
Tree.
My guy said no. There we go. See, again, I'm seeing all the text from the ship, and I'm in the dungeon.
From
Like,
the
this
ship is in the dungeon,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is silly to see all that text.
Oh,
This is kind of cool here, though. I mean,
oh,
shit!
spiders!
Yeah,
Angry spiders.
I guess so. Wow. This is the part that I think I saw in the video that I thought would be fun.
Yeah.
I hit it for 25. The bad thing is I'm about to die of thirst.
Yep. Your stuff goes down so fast.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your thirst really, really does.
Oh, I have a cube on there, so I clicked off my screen.
No.
I don't have any mana left.
Just run. Run up the stairs. Run.
I want to fight.
You don't have any mana to fight.
I drank it. I drank potions. I don't have any more mana potions. Oh, I killed one of them, I think. No, I didn't. Oh, I keep clicking off my screen. Damn it.
You're gonna die.
I did die. Okay. To the developer, let's go ahead and go over all the things that we need to fix, okay? First of all, let's slow down our need for thirst, especially. Slow it down. Especially if you're starting as a beginner. On the beginning level, get rid of all that text. So let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about here. So when I go into new story, we read our backlog. We come in here, we go into the naive way. I like your helpful tips here. You can get rid of this game is not frozen stuff. People just put game loading at the bottom. People will know that if the game's loading, it's not crashed. You don't need that. I guess I like that if you sleep for now. I'm not gonna be nitpicky. I guess I like that if you sleep, you restore your health potions and mana potion and all that. For now, that works. I would change that later. You got more important things to work on though, and that is what you see right now. The new players are gonna go into your easy level first, and this is what they're gonna see. They're gonna see this big mess of text that they can't even read because it's all the same color. Because it's all just right there, and everywhere they look, there's just text, and then they try to move away from it, and they're seeing this crap pop in. I mean, I get this is showing you that you have to build a, your stove here, and then, you hit E and it tells you what you need. I like that. I guess this works here. This is fine, showing you where you build things. Like over here, it tells me like I could build. Right here, it tells me I could. Build a workbench here, and over here I can build a garden, if you would. That's fine. Have it pop in when I'm getting here. But all this stuff here, I feel like the same thing. You need to have it only pop up when I'm in a certain location, not all the time. So F is flashlight. But yeah, all this text should only appear, like maybe even the first 2 or 3 times you come near it. So like have a variable that remembers how many times this message has popped up. And after like 3 times, don't show it anymore, unless they go in, launch the game again and go into the naive level again, and then, have it reset. And then 3 times when I come near the bed, that'll pop up. But this right here shouldn't be showing up when I'm way the hell over here. That shouldn't be up there. And if I'm way the hell over in a dungeon off the ship, that text shouldn't be all over my screen. So we found a pineapple, that's cool. Hit E to pick it up. And we got apples just sitting here all over the place. That's cool. What is up with the bubbles flying around?
Every
have
time you
no
have the
idea.
flashlight on that bubble
Yeah, every time I have a flashlight
Starts
on
floating.
the bubble, even underwater. Or, yeah, but get rid of all this text and like maybe once you go by a certain spot, maybe have it float in the air for like 15 seconds and then disappear. But I don't want to see all this text here all the time when I'm on the naive level. This is maddening. So get rid of all this text and have these messages only pop up one at a time and only when you're in a certain XY location on your ship. If you're swimming, you shouldn't see the text. If you're on a fucking island or on a dungeon or whatever, you shouldn't see this text. And you definitely should not see more than one message at a time because they all jumble together.
Mm-hmm.
So that needs to be fixed. You're driving the ship, that's fine. Basically, this is you have to E to unlock the ship so you can steer. But then here, if you're right here, do away with the need to hold E down. If you're right here by the wheel, just have you use WASD. So when you're like on this thing right here, have WASD. If you're facing the wheel, have WASD control your ship. So there's no need for me to have to hold E down and then hit W or hold E down and move. Just let WASD by itself control your ship. And then if you want to get off here, have you turn and you can move. So as long as you're not facing this direction, you're controlling the wheel. Okay, when you're on this thing. When you're on this thing, if you're facing the wheel, WASD all by itself moves your ship. Okay, no, don't make the player have to hold E down because that's really awkward. All right, and then while you're on here, if you move your mouse facing away from the wheel, let WASD move your character so you can move off, and I no longer control the ship. That is how I would make this thing control. I think it would be a whole lot better. What do you think, Sarah?
I do. Do you also think it might be a good idea that facing the wheel, if they want you to hold down E, fine, they could do that, or use the mouse or arrow keys.
Right. Something besides E. Holding E down while you're hitting D and like these other keys is really awkward with one
Right.
hand.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. Have something else other than, your left hand doing everything.
Right. I would just get rid of the E key altogether and have it be based on your position. If you're looking at the wheel, WASD just controls it all. And then if you want to move off the wheel, just have you look away from it, and then WASD move your character so you can move off. I think
other games have it like that as well.
Yeah,
so
I think that'd be a lot
that
simpler.
would work. Mm-hmm.
And there's a banana.
Yay, got a banana. But again, you're gonna die of thirst any second because how do you drink? What do you drink?
How do you get
Nothing.
Maybe a fountain on the
Nothing
ship
is there.
somewhere or something.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
have any
nothing.
water.
Yeah, there's nothing for at all.
Yeah, nothing to help my thirst. And I ate them all. Okay, so also when I clicked my pineapple and I ate it, how come it shows 0 rather than just disappearing? That's not acceptable. So if I eat my
It just
pineapple,
says 0 next to it as opposed
have
to
it
it being
disappear.
gone
So
altogether.
yeah, any of these things, if you have 0, have the thing disappear. Okay. Also, question marks, like in my inventory. No, get rid of all these question marks and just have these be blank boxes.
Blank
Way
spot.
better. Yep. No need for these question marks. Get rid of all these question marks. That's confusing. And yeah, just get rid of all these question marks and just have it be blank, empty spots. Way better.
Thirst, actually.
Thirst, slowing down the thirst, or have some way to drink water. If I jump in the water and I hit E, can I drink the ocean water? Probably not.
Probably not.
No.
No, you're dead.
So I don't know how to get water or get thirst, and that should be a little more, a little better. Remember the sky. What is going on here? What is this? Game loading. Yeah, same thing. Oh, when you jump off the ship, we need to make this ocean floor bigger so that you can't see the edges of the bottom of the ocean. Also, when you jump down here and you're looking for food, not food, but logs and whatever else, rocks and all of your resources, every time you jump down into the water, it's completely random on if there's things down at the bottom or not. So you can be down there looking for some rocks and stuff like that, or whatever, and then come up for oxygen, and then go right back down, and all the logs and rocks that you just saw disappear. That's a big no-no. So your stuff needs to be randomly placed at the bottom of the ocean, yes, but it doesn't need to be a random event that happens every time you jump in the water. Stuff should stay where it's at until you either pick it up or until you start a new game. So down to the bottom of the ocean, I should not see the sky down here. So it looks like what I am. It looks like I'm in a big box down underwater, but I can still see the sky. So, and also, why does the ocean top, why does it look, so it's daylight, and it's way too bright over here. Turn down your light source when you're underwater. It shouldn't be that bright so that the surface of the water looks like a big white wall. I mean, it looks good over here, so have it look like this everywhere. That's just too bright over that way. I mean, I like the plants and stuff like that at the bottom. That's fine. Oxygen. When I come up to the surface for oxygen, have your oxygen fill up immediately, rather than having to sit there and hold and splash around getting oxygen for 2 minutes. Just have it fill up immediately when you come to the surface. What else? Also, if you run out of oxygen, instead of having it immediately kill you, have it slowly start taking away your health. So have your health slowly start taking damage while you're out of oxygen until you actually die. Don't just have you immediately die if you run out of oxygen. Those are some starting points. That's the, if you do all that, that's a lot of work. Do all that stuff to the developer. I'll be more than happy to go ahead and give your game a playthrough. You know, fix anything else that you see that's going wrong, that's going bad. Can you think of anything else, Sarah?
You know, not at this moment. I can't think of anything else. I think that's a good start, you know, a good jumping off point.
Right. Yeah, get rid of your sky when you're underwater. You shouldn't be able to see the sky from underwater. And see, now here's what I'm talking about. Just want to go ahead and show you this real quick. So I'm down here and I can pick up these rocks. So why can't I move? Now I'm stuck. Okay, there we go.
Your stamina.
It's a stamina, okay. So I come up here and I pick up this rock. First of all, it's kind of silly that I can pick up a rock this big. Maybe make your rocks smaller. Okay. But then I see more rocks down here and I swim up because I got to get more oxygen, right? And this is what I'm talking about when I have to, if I can make it. If I can make it. There we go. So I've made it to the surface. So maybe make it so you just float automatically instead of just drop back down if I don't hold down space. So what I'm having to do right now is I'm having to look up in the sky, I'm having to hold W, and I'm having to hold space. And I shouldn't have to do all that for 2 minutes to get more oxygen back. You can hear me splashing around. So have your oxygen replenish very quickly. That'd be way better. And then my other problem here is those rocks that we saw down below. I already know because I've already seen this. If we drop back down to the floor again, the rocks are going to have disappeared. That's maddening. Yeah. See, the rocks are nowhere to be seen. And again, why am I seeing all this help text when I'm in the bottom of the ocean, for fuck's sake? Not even on the ship. Also, another thing, and this is not a priority, but I would like, while I'm down here at the bottom of the ocean, I'd love to see some fish swimming around. I'm just saying. Also, at some point, maybe think about adding fishing off your ship as a way to get food. But all that kind of stuff is not important, like right now. Like, you know, the fish and the fishing and all that. But fix these bugs that we talked about in this video. That's a start. Right now, guys, to anybody watching this video that isn't the developer, you know, this game is a huge work in progress. It needs a lot of work. And my recommendation right now is, unless you're wanting to help the developer try to fix bugs like I am, I would not buy it. It's not even close to being a playable game right now. So I'm going to mark this as a work in progress game for the developer. We're going to go ahead and see if the developer continues to work on the game and make updates. And if so, then, you know, every couple weeks or whatever, I might do another video and give him more input and feedback. And we'll hopefully, over the next couple of videos, the next couple of months or whatever, we'll see this game slowly start to improve into something that I think is worthy of a... Yes, Sarah, I think you are absolutely correct. The biggest reason this game is not immediately making a negative review or making my Miss series or my What the Hell Is series is because I think this developer's released this game too early. I almost feel like he's probably trying to do too much, especially for his first game on Steam. He's trying to do a lot. All the stuff you mentioned. I mean, look at all these different enemies he has. He has resource gathering. He has crafting. He has controlling a boat all over the ocean. He has dungeon crawling and, you know, a hunger system and a thirst system. And
which is fantastic.
Yeah, it's great.
That he has, or she has, that kind of vision to begin with.
Mm-hmm.
It's phenomenal.
Magic.
And it's a lot to take on, though.
It is. It's a lot.
And yeah, some games that are like this take years and years and years to develop.
Mm-hmm.
So
even a crew of people.
Exactly, and a crew of people, not just one or two people.
Mm-hmm.
So it takes a lot of time to do something like this. But again, the vision is there.
Yep.
And that's why it's going to do a lot better once they get it there. And it's not going to make your sticky series. So
yeah, I think
because you can see the potential.
I can see the potential. I can see this developer has put in a lot of work, but it needs a lot more work. This developer, though, is putting in effort. He's trying to make a fun game to play. The problem is right now it's on Steam, and even though it's in early access, this game should not be being sold right now. I spent an hour and a half on it already, and really wasn't able to complete anything, mainly due to all the different bugs and, you know, trying to help the developer out with suggestions and figure things out. I mean, the text for the helpful text that's on the boat when you first spawn in, showing up on these screens right here, your inventory screens and your character screens, is there's no excuse for that. But, you know, take some of the suggestions that I'm giving you. Don't give up hope. Don't give up heart. Continue to work on your game.
Definitely do not give up hope.
Yeah, don't abandon this game. Continue to work on it. Make it better. I believe that this game has the potential to be a really fun game. Is, you know, even with a few bugs, I'm not looking for perfection, but right now this game is not even, it's really not even playable at this point. So I want to see a lot of work, a lot of updates come in from the developer, fix a lot of the stuff that we've talked about in this video. I'll be more than happy to give it another playthrough after I see some updates and see some more work done on it, and, you know, give you my new feedback, let you know if I like it better, let you know how I like the changes you've made. But I really hope that you start fixing the bugs that I mentioned first. Don't be worried about adding the fish and adding the fishing skill and all this other stuff. Start fixing the bugs. Fix the sky under the water. Make sure that when you jump off the ocean, make sure you can't see a big square for the ocean bottom. Make sure that's big enough to where you can't see the edges of the ocean bottom. Make it so when you come up for air, your oxygen replenishes quickly, like in a second or less. Let's see, what else? Well, there was so much. All your text when you first spawn in on the beginner level needs to disappear altogether. It should only one thing at a time pop up when you walk by a certain part of the ship, kind of like your crafting items, and have them make sure that they're never showing up on your inventory screens, your character screen, or if you're off the ship, that text should never pop up, period, because it looks really bad. Thirst. We need to talk about thirst. Your thirst should not go down so quickly. And there needs to be a clear and concise way that the new player knows on how to replenish their thirst. I'm tired of dying to thirst and having no way to replenish it. So your thirst, give that some thought. You know, either put a fountain on your ship or make your thirst go down way quicker. I think that's it for now. That's a lot to fix. But work on those bugs first. And we'll see what we got from there. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot here to do, a lot of work that needs to be done. I cannot give your game a recommend at all until you do a lot more work on your game. So even at the budget price of $2.99, right now this game's not worth anything because there's just too many bugs. There's too many things that make this game virtually unplayable. So thanks so much for watching, everybody. Be sure you let me know your comments. If you have any suggestions based on the feedback and based on what you've seen in this video, be sure you comment down below. I want to go and thank Sarah for helping me here in this video.
You're welcome.
And we'll see you guys soon. Be sure to comment down below. Be sure you rate my video. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. This is Zaxter99 reviewing these games on Steam so you don't have to. Take care, everybody. Say bye, Sarah.
Bye, Sarah.
You're such a brat. All right, take
Bye,
care, everybody.
everybody.